Hey guys, Wild Willie here. A little quick thing about navigation. I was out teaching someone the other day and they wanted me to do a little video on it, just a refresher video. So I'm out here with no compass and I want to get from point A to point B. Very simple. We're going to use different methods here and we're going to verify our methods. The sun method. Simply find a flat level piece of ground, get a stick about a foot high, put it in the ground and let it cast a shadow. Where the end of the shadow, you're going to place a stick. That marks point A. You'll see there I've already placed one in there. And now it's been about 30 to 40 minutes later, and now I'm going to mark in point B. Right at the very end of the stick, right at the end of the shadow. That gives me now 2 points. Very simple. Now I'm going to take another stick and I'm going to draw a straight line. Now that now gives me an east and west heading. Whatever direction the sun shadow is traveling, it's traveling in this direction. Opposite will always be west. So now I know my east-west heading. Very simple to verify. I'll show you that in a minute. All we're going to do is take out these sticks, put them at 90 degrees. That now gives me north-south. So I now know that west, south, east, and north. From there I can build up any direction I want. I can get northeast, northwest, so on and so forth. Now I'm going to verify this. This is very accurate. But I can also verify this with the watch. I know it's hard to see down there by pointing the hour hand at the sun, making sure your watch is the right time. Hour hand at the sun, then dissecting the angle, and this just verifies that that this between the hour hand and 12 is south, and so on and so forth. Now this is my way out of here. Now I don't have a compass, and if you're traveling a great distance, you're not going to be setting this up, waiting a half an hour, marking it, and keep on going. So I got three ways to get out of here. I know now from where I'm starting the direction I have to travel, but I'm also going to use some other methods to cover my back. One, the watch method, like we just talked about. I can use this to travel. I can just turn around, look at the sun, and that'll give me a general direction. Number two is line of sight. If I want to be going northeast, which I do, I can find the farthest item I can see at a northeast angle. I can walk to it, like a big tree, for example, a tower, whatever, get to it, put it to my back once I get there, and pick another item in that direction. You can still vary a little bit on your direction, but it still can work. Number three, I can look at the clouds. Even though the clouds can change in a heartbeat, as a general rule, they're whatever direction they're going in, they're going to stay that way unless there's a front or a storm system coming in. Now I know which direction the clouds are traveling. The clouds are traveling roughly more south-southeast from my location. So between walking out of here in a line of sight, using my watch, and knowing what direction the clouds are traveling, it gives me a pretty accurate idea to where I gotta be within, somewhat of an accuracy. This isn't a 100% method. A compass is always the best, but between the sun compass, my watch, and the clouds, you're pretty good at where you want to be. You're not going to be 100% all the time, but it's pretty darn close. Anyways, those are three little methods I use, all conjunction with each other to help me get out of here during the day if I didn't have a compass, which I don't, and I do have to get out. So anyways, short little video, but I got to get trucking. 3 horses and little bird will be home by the time I get there, so I got to get going before she tans my hide. And remember, it's not a question of if the shit hits a fan, it's a question of when, so be prepared.